What is going on, everybody? How we doing? Welcome to Cruise Talk Live with myself, Josh. I am hanging out with you tonight. Tonight we're going to be talking about a ton of topics. We're going to be talking about the MSC cruise ship that unfortunately crashed. I also wanted to break down my group cruise and let you guys know how it's going. Now, you may notice, yes, I am here by myself in my bedroom. Mama Hokum she wasn't feeling up to coming on tonight, so it's just going to be me. I'm just going to be hanging out with you guys tonight. I want to make it super chillaxed, so I've planted myself right up here on my bed with Anchor the pig. He is here with me. And we wanted to just come over and say some hellos. Say hello to everybody in the chat. I wanted to say hello to the first person in the chat tonight. They were here, I want to say the chat went up, I think, at like 1:30, 2 o'clock today. And they were here pretty much like 5 minutes after that. But it was Paul Holden. What is going on, Paul? How are you doing? I don't think I've seen your name before. So maybe drop a little bit of info about you. And that's for anybody that's new. Drop a little bit of info about you in the chat. That way we can get to know each other and we can chat back and forth, and I know who I'm speaking to. If you are watching this on a rewatch, also a big welcome to you. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button down below. We've always got fun and adventurous cruise vlogs and cruise content coming your way. Oh, all right. What's going on, everybody? How we doing? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you feel me? You better not be able to feel me. That's weird. I want to come say hello to everybody in the super chat. We've got Anchor the pig here, by the way. So if you guys do have any super chats, you have any donations, you have anything that you want Anchor to oink at you for, or if you want to comment that you want to make sure I see, or if you want to be entered into the giveaway. See, lots of reasons for those super chats. Go ahead and get those dropping right down there in the chat section for me, and we'll be sure and we shout you out for it. I've got SSJG. Goku God SSJG says, hey Josh, how you doing? I am doing fantastic. It is a Sunday night. Today I hosted birthday parties. I actually hosted my boss's birthday party, funny enough. His daughter was turning 8 years old, and so it was lots of fun hosting his party and everything. We've also got Regina D says, hey everybody, I will be back. I guess Regina went to get the popcorn, I'm assuming. You guys make sure you grab your popcorn, grab your favorite drink. Let me know what you're drinking in the comment section. I've got my Independence of the Seas water bottle here with me. I know we're talking about Carnival tonight. Don't judge me for it. I just got it on the Independence. You guys will actually see that tomorrow when the cruise vlogs resume fully. And I got it, I think, what was it? Oh, it's marked off right here on the bottom. It was originally $14.95, and I got it for $3.75. How about that? So I've just got some water inside here. Let me know what you guys are drinking while you watch the show tonight. We've also got Thomas Pittock in the house. Thomas sent me some mangoes this week. If you know me, you know that mangoes are my #1 favorite fruit. I love mangoes, can never get enough of them, and we had one last night. We finally cut into them. I was feeling a little under the weather on Friday when I think they arrived on Friday, and I was feeling under the weather, and so I wasn't able to cut into it until yesterday, but oh my goodness, Thomas, I don't know where you got those mangoes, but a big thank you to you. You may have gotten them out of your backyard for all I know. I don't know. But they are amazing. It was so juicy. I literally had to eat it like over a bowl in the sink because juice was just going everywhere. It was awesome. But a big thank you to that. He is in the chat tonight. We've also got Bill Leach. Bill Leach says hello from Smyrna, Georgia. I think that's how you say that. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. It says it was fun meeting you guys on the breeze. Bill, oh yes, I remember now. Bill, it was an awesome time meeting you there. Hope you enjoyed your cruise just as much as we enjoyed ours. Tish is in the house. What's going on, Tish? Good to have you tonight. Bill and Thomas, they were having a combo going back and forth there. We've got Autumn G says, just realized while watching your Horizon episodes that we both live in Greenville, NC. You know what? Anchor wants to say a big woohoo to that one. Yes, we are in Greenville, North Carolina. I work at Aquaventure, so if you ever want to stop by and say hi, I'd love to speak to you for just a minute. Let me scroll down because we do have a super chat in the house, and so I have to go and recognize that. Oh, we got a couple down here. We've got Melissa Parker says, hi, Josh from Baltimore, home of the wonderful Pride. Isn't it, though? The Carnival Pride, such a great ship. A big thank you there, Melissa, for your super chat. Anchor says, a big thank you as well. Yeah, the Carnival Pride, awesome ship. It's in Baltimore. It's been in Baltimore forever. I don't know when they're going to move either move that ship out of Baltimore or put another ship up in Baltimore. But I wish that they would put the Pride on some more varied itineraries, because, you know, right now it just does like Nassau and Freeport, and I think it goes to Grand Turk as well. But I don't think their day in Grand Turk is really, I think they get there late and kind of depart early, kind of like how we did for the Breeze last week. But yeah, Pride is a great, great ship. Right now you got Dr. E as your cruise director. We've also got Pink03 Princessa says, I love your anchor lamp. Thanks for all the fun. Well, thank you. I actually got the anchor lamp. Where did I get that lamp? I think I got it at Furniture Fair, actually, when I got my bed here. My bed was like the first adult purchase that I made. And I want to say that they had, I'm pretty sure I got it in Furniture Fair. They had that lamp, and I was like, sold, got that. So yeah, it's my favorite. I absolutely love it. It's a lamp that's an anchor. Go figure. Let me jump up and say a bunch. We'll do some rapid fires as you guys were jumping in. We've got Cody P is in the house moderating tonight. We've also got Extra Magic, a.k.a. Peter, is also in the house moderating for you guys, making sure that this show always stays family-friendly, stays fun, and PG. We definitely want to keep it PG. So a big thank you to both of them. Robbie, our third moderator, is actually out on a cruise right now. He is out on the Norwegian Joy in Alaska, so we wish him an awesome, fun vacation up in Alaska. I'm telling you guys, one day I'm going to get up to Alaska. But we've got Cindy and Jamie and Julie and One San Juan 60 and Thomas Lee and Xavier Blenman and Brianna and Dan G.A. and Ice Tick and Andy D says, Peter, you have lost weight, looking good. Peter sure has lost weight. I told him on the cruise he better eat, because I thought that he might fall off the face of the earth if he didn't start eating. In all seriousness, though, he looks really good. I'm proud of him for it. Pamela Sazer is in the house. Mr. Cruise Fever 1, there he is. Saw you in there a little bit earlier today as well. Sam Miffleton says, hi, Peter, hope Orlando is treating you well. I made the move 10 years ago and love it. Yes, Orlando was awesome, and I know Peter's enjoying it, and I'm sure he's dropped a comment down there below to speak a little bit more about it. But really enjoyed our time last week in Orlando. What a great place. What a great place to live, honestly. I mean, you know, you've got the theme parks. You're basically in the middle of the states. You can go to the West Coast. You can go to the East Coast. It's right there in the center. Really the best of both worlds right there. You're close to the beach, you know, palm trees, mangoes. Hey, what more do you need? Jocelyn Floretta is also in the house. We've also got Whitney Castillo. Whitney says, I'm dancing too. I would dance, but you guys can't see it. There's a fan right above my head, so I might, you know, would not be good. LG is in the house. LG, good to have you tonight. Naomi K. Garza says, hey, Hookums. Just one Hokum tonight. Like I said, Mama Hokum wasn't feeling up to it tonight, so she is not going to be joining us tonight. Adrian Velasco says, hola, hello, how are you? Pamela Sazer in the house, Mallory Bennett and Jacob and Thomas and Ashley and David. My goodness, so many of you guys in here. We're pushing 215, 216 guests right now, so welcome to each and every one of you. If I don't get to your comment now, I hope to get to it later, but I am going to go ahead and push to the end of the chat. That way we can keep up with everything and we don't get too far behind. So if you had something important, just go ahead and drop it for me. Right here, my first comment on my screen, though, where is Lauren? Says Thomas. Lauren is actually speaking at a friend's graduation tonight. That's why she couldn't join in, but maybe we'll have her on in the next couple weeks so she can give you her exact words of how she liked her first cruise. I will give you my words from her. But I'm sure you guys would like to hear it straight from her. Colin is in the house. Little Colin Stewart from Group Cruise 1.0. He is in the house. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Good to have you. Kendra Boyley says, hey. Nikki A, OMG, I'm new to your channel. I went to ECU class of 2005. Go Pirates! Arg. Yes, that is awesome, Nikki. We actually, funny story, on the Breeze last week, one of the Fun Squad members graduated from ECU as well, and he was the drumline major. James Love. If any of you guys have sailed with James Love, let me know right now in the comments down below. He will be cruise director one day, no doubt. But yeah, he graduated from ECU actually as well, and he was the drumline major. I think he graduated like 2014, 2015, something like that. Wasn't too long ago. But that's awesome, 2005. Marciano Cynthia, Marciano, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. I'm sorry if I'm not. Says, we are going on a cruise, Carnival Pride, this summer, July. I am so excited. I'm sure you are. Do tell me, which are you going to, Half Moon Cay or Princess Cay? I imagine you're going to one of those two because the Pride has that on their itinerary. If it's Half Moon Cay, super jealous. Super jealous. Princess Cay too, but especially Half Moon Cay. Super, super jealous of you. We've got Adventures of David and Aaron in there. He says, hey there, Mr. and Mr. Vlogs. How are you guys doing this evening? That is right. It's Mr. and Mr. Just me and Anchor tonight. We're holding down the fort. It's all right. We got this. We got Jewel Triplet. Jewel Triplet says, drinking Dasani Sparkling Raspberry Lemonade. Nice. Nice. I've never had that before. My mother and sister, they've just gotten into this, I forget what it's called. I think it's sparkling water, but it's like lemon flavored sparkling something. I don't know. They really seem to enjoy it. I haven't tried it myself yet. Jared says, hi Josh, are you having after cruise blues like I am this week? I was cruising on the Conquest 18th to the 25th while you were on the Breeze. Yeah, I have had a little bit of it. Not even so much after cruise blues, but more so missing the people that I cruised with. This group cruise was absolutely amazing. Every bit of wonderful. It was so good to meet up with old friends from 1.0 and make new friends from 2.0. I was so sad to leave everybody. And actually on the last day, you know, some people had early flights and everything, so we didn't even really get to say goodbye to some people, but hopefully they'll join us again on 3.0 because really, the hardest part for me has been saying goodbye to all the people. The cruise was amazing, the staff was awesome, but, you know, the people really made the group cruise what it was, and so really just missing every single one of those folks. Scott, I'm not sure if you're in here, but Scott and I went to the casino, actually, several times. And Scott Wilson, if you're in here, buddy, drop me a comment. But we went to the casino several times, and it's just something that I keep replaying in my mind. It was so fun. I didn't think anything of it at the time, but now looking back on it, like, I wish I could go back to the casino with him. And just, you know, I mean, we didn't gamble anything crazy or spend anything crazy. I think I total for throughout the week put in like 30 or 40 bucks. Like, it wasn't, you know. It was just fun being able to, you know, have that one-on-one time with him, that hangout time. So yeah, that's probably what I missed the most. Patty Air says, hey, from Morrisville, North Carolina. How you doing, Patty? Good to have you. We do have a super chat down here below, so I got to jump down and find it wherever it went. Oh, we got a couple down here. Man, you guys are rocking tonight. We got, let's see, Thomas Lee. Thomas Lee of 99 cents. Thank you so much for that, Thomas. Thank you for your support of this channel. And you were also entered into the giveaway that's going to be at the end of this month, and it's for May and June. So if you guys don't remember, I announced it 3 weeks ago, our last live show, that for the summer months at least, and we may continue it this way just because it's easier on my schedule, we're doing a show every other week now. So there'll be a show this week, no show next week, show the third week in June, and then that first week in July is when we'll pick the giveaway winner for May and June. And so basically what that is, the reason I'm doing a giveaway for the Super Chatters is just to say a thank you. You know, you said thank you to me, I want to say thank you to you. And obviously I can't do it for everybody, but I'd like to be able to say thank you to at least somebody who regularly watches and supports this channel. So it's just an easy way for me to do that there. We've also got another super chatter down here. We've got Blackberry76 says, just flew back from New York but stayed up to join the live stream. You're the best. Thanks for what you do. Thank you so much. Anchor says thank you. I need to get him like a little Hawaiian shirt. I think that'd be cute. Thank you so much for your super chat, and thank you for watching and subscribing and always coming back. You are always in here, Blackberry76. I'd love to know your real name so I can maybe call you by your real name. But you are always in here, and so a big thank you for all that you do and the support that you constantly give. I think I'm seeing Nurse Nancy in here. Nurse Nancy is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. The one, the only, the magnificent, the we've never met, but we will meet one day. Nurse Nancy is in the house. How you doing, love? Thanks for stopping in tonight. We also got MGM traveling in the house. Vicky Nicely says, hello, Josh, from Lawrence, South Carolina. Never heard of Lawrence, South Carolina, but that's pretty cool. Christine Turman is in the house. Christine from Group Cruise 1.0. How you doing, love? You've got your cruise coming up pretty soon on the Sunrise out of, where is it? Out of New York? New York? Yes, you're out of New York for that one. That's going to be fun for you. Ofe Bell says, cruising in 42 days on Liberty of the Seas. How exciting is that? Liberty of the Seas, a ship that I've never been on, but I've been on her sister's. The Conquest, and what other ships have I been on? The Freedom is in that class. I think the Valor's in that class. Freedom and Valor are pre-cruise vlogs for you guys. You guys wouldn't have seen anything on those, but that was great cruises. One day I'm going to get back on them and film them for you guys. Oh, that's awesome, though. We've also got Kendra Boyle says, I'm cruising in 7 days for the first time. That is awesome. Very cool, Kendra. What ship are you going on? Let me know in the comments. Hopefully, if it doesn't jump too far, I can see it. Oh, I think it just did jump. I don't even know where we're... I'm sorry, guys. The computer just did it. Okay. BH says, where would your dream vacation be? Great question. My dream vacation is Bora Bora. I've always wanted to go to Bora Bora ever since I was like a little kid. I've always wanted to go to Bora Bora. The water looks absolutely breathtaking. So yeah, Bora Bora is my dream vacation. Bora Bora and like Hawaii, that kind of thing. I've never been super into Europe, although I would like to see it, like Paris, England. I'd love to see the Swiss Alps. I think that would be amazing. And like Norway and that kind of thing. But it's never been on like my gotta do it right now list. Like in the next 5 to 7 years, I definitely see less than that. In the next 2 years, I definitely see myself in Alaska and Hawaii, and then possibly something in Europe. But definitely Alaska and Hawaii in the next 2 years. Christine D says, on the breeze in 16 weeks. 16 weeks. I know that countdown seems so far away, but it will be here before you know it. Fret not, my love. Gabrielle S says, hey, Josh from JT. I'm not sure where JT is. Let me know where JT is. I have no idea where that's at. Shauna's Creative Circle said, so I will say, back to you. Benjamin Pacheco says, hi, Josh, still hoping on the Shore Excursions Group sponsor, fingers crossed. Yes, guys, if you want to do me a huge favor, you can email Shore Excursions Group and tell them that they should sponsor my videos because they're thinking about it, and it'd be good if you guys could help push them over the edge. So do that for me. If you're really just looking for something to do, you're bored. Mark Adrian says, going on a cruise for my 29th birthday in February. Nikki A says, OMG, I'm new to your channel. Oh, wait, I just read this one. So why did it jump back up? YouTube is acting weird, guys. It's acting weird tonight. We're just going to scroll all the way down to the bottom. We do have a couple super chats to grab. We've got Jack Graham says, hi, Josh from VA, going on Horizon. Thoughts? Well, first of all, thank you for your super chat. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for your support of this channel. The Horizon is a great, great, great ship. I loved the Horizon. Very few complaints about it. The complaints that I had from the Vista, which is her sister, they did not really carry over to the Horizon. If I really wanted to get like picky with you, I would say that the barriers in between like the watertight doors are really, really big on Horizon. So just watch your step when you're walking around. Like I said, it's picky stuff like that. The food can change. The food that I remember was amazing. The staff service obviously would change. But overall, ship is a great, great ship. You're going to have an awesome time on the Horizon, Jack. Thank you again for your support. We've also got Teresa Pritchard says, Adeline and Phoebe say hello, and they miss you guys. Aw. Well, a very big hello, Adeline. And hello, Phoebe. Just want you guys to know that we do sincerely miss you guys. We miss hanging out with you. We miss your fist bumps. I hope Adeline just fist bumped the screen. Teresa, if she did, I need you to film it and send it to me, please. But we do miss you guys a lot. Tons of fun hanging out with you, and you can't wait to see you again real soon. Thank you for your support of this channel and our family and everything like that. Jane C says, what do you think of a back-to-back cruise? Great question there, Jane. Great question. A back-to-back cruise, I've always wanted to do one. I might be doing one this year. It's not confirmed yet. I'm trying to get it planned. But if I can get that, then, you know, that will be awesome. Always wanted to do a back-to-back, so, you know, we'll see. Who else do we got? We've also got another super chat. Matthew Conklin says, hey, Josh, can't wait to hear about 3.0. Ah, Matthew, you and like 30 other people, and 20 of them being my group members. First of all, thank you for your super chat. Thank you for your donation to this channel. You are into the giveaway. A massive appreciation goes to you. 3.0 is coming. I'm still trying to narrow it down. To give you guys a little bit of info about my life this week, I this week officially took over as marketing and membership manager for the place that I work. So I've had a lot of transitional paperwork and a lot of stuff that I've had to kind of take care of in my personal life. So I haven't been able to scroll the cruise lines, along with catching up on everything from my website and business and orders and all that stuff. So I haven't been able to scroll the cruise lines like I'd like to and find a really good deal. But when I do, and it will be soon, I hope to have that info out sometime this month, you guys will know about it. You won't be the first to know. The first to know will be my group members. That is just a perk that they get, you know, for sailing with me. They will have first priority in booking, and then after that will be my patrons, and then after that will be YouTube. Will be general YouTube. But Matthew, if I'm not mistaken, I believe you're a patron. If not, then you have a twin. But I'm almost certain that you're a patron, so you would be the second to know, right behind the actual group members from 1 and 2.0. Great question, though. Shauna Circle says, hello, what is going on, Shauna Circle? Adrian Velasco says, come to Cozumel. I loved Cozumel the last time we were there. Last time we were there, we went to Passion Island, and it was so much fun. Can't wait to go back. But yeah, thank you for your comment there, Adrian. Eduardo... Oh, this is a good one. Eduardo J says, MSC Seaside Wi-Fi usage 3 gigabytes. One of my biggest complaints from the MSC Seaside would be the way that they set up their internet. It was not good. It was not good at all. So you basically are capped, depending on which plan you get, you are capped at so many gigabytes. And so they literally have this little tracker, and it shows you how much you've used. And when you run out, you have to pay a ridiculous amount to kind of get more internet. So that would be the one thing. I mean, if you're not in the internet on a cruise ship, then it doesn't apply to you at all. But if you know, from myself, like wanting to be able to show you guys, bring you along with us, it was very frustrating, very tedious to have to keep up. Like I could only make my lives so long. I could only post so much because, you know, then it's going to use it up really fast. So just keep that in mind when you're looking at, you know, whether you need or whether you want the internet for the MSC Seaside. It's a little wonky, a little bit. We've got a couple more super chats, so I got to jump down here. You guys are killing it tonight with the super chats. We've got Benjamin Pachico says, MSC or RCL? Ooh, that's a good question. First of all, thank you for your super chat. Thank you for your support and your donation to this channel to keep it cruising, keep it family friendly, keep great content coming your way every single week. MSC or RCL? For me, that's a hard question. I'd probably have to say RCL. Just because, see, I don't know, because MSC was real. I don't know. If you want a more laid back, less structured cruise, MSC. MSC, MSC, MSC. That was actually one thing that was kind of my complaint almost, not even really a complaint, but like the lack of activities and events. Like they had them, they just weren't really advertised. They weren't published a lot. So, you know, it was kind of hard to figure out, like we never knew when bingo was. Not that I've ever been to bingo, but we almost went on the Breeze, but we never knew when it was. So if you want a more laid back cruise, MSC. The parties are also not as good on MSC. If you're into parties and you're into, you know, activities and all that stuff, you need stuff to keep you busy, RCO. That's in a quick 2-minute answer. That's probably what I can give for you. Either way, you're gonna have a great time. Tracy D says, went to Bora Bora 2 years ago. Beautiful. Stayed at St. Regis. Wonderful. I have heard so many good things about it. Everybody I don't think there's a person on this earth that would go to Bora Bora and be like, it was all right. It was okay. You know what I mean? Like, if you do what? What? Like, it's Bora Bora, you know? So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to one day getting to Bora Bora. Uh-oh, ladies and gentlemen, dun 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 dun. Griff and Alyssa are in the house. They say, thanks for the ice cream, Big Josh. We went back yesterday and got some with Sharon at sea. Hashtag G Dolly. I love you guys. I love you guys. That is awesome. I saw you guys meet up with Sharon at Sea. That is so, so cool. I am so glad that here on YouTube, all of us creators are kind of like one big family. That is one thing that I take extreme pride in the fact that I'm a part of. You know, you look at other YouTube spaces or genres, and there's just not the family and the collaborativeness that is in the cruising creator community. And I love that about us. I think it speaks absolute volumes for us. We're like one big friend family, and it makes my heart so happy. But good to have you guys in tonight. Chloe Harvey says, would you do a Carnival Journey itinerary? Yes, I actually have. The Carnival Vista series that I have was a Journeys cruise. It was a great cruise. They had lots of special activities for the Journeys cruises. I would recommend checking one out. You know, they're always longer itineraries as well, so you get that benefit as well. If you like longer cruises, longer vacations. We've got David Harbin in the house. David is one of my group cruise members. You get Anchor the Pig. And I don't know if David said it. David, did you say it or somebody else said it? But anyway, somebody made the comment. It was like, it looks like that ship has a shopping cart handle on the back of it. And that was the running joke for the rest of the week. I mean, it was absolutely hilarious. It was perfect timing. Chris Klein says, great meeting you on the Breeze. Thank you so much, Chris, for your super chat. Thank you for coming over and saying hello and chatting with us for just a minute on the Breeze and for popping in tonight on the chat. Great to have you here. Brad Jackson says, hope Mama Hook'em feels better soon. Where is Cluck? Cluck fell on the floor, if I'm being honest with you. He's down here. When I went to grab Anchor, Cluck fell on the floor. So he's I'm not going to move the camera because then it'll be all kinds of wonky. But he's down in the floor. He's here with us tonight. He's just here in spirit. He's on the floor tonight. We've also got Kia and Kayla. They say, hey, from Kia and Kayla, 38 more days to Carnival Sunrise. I tell you, I kind of am kicking myself in the foot that I didn't go up and do a ship tour of the Sunrise when it was in Norfolk. Because it's only like 2.5 hours away. I really wish that I would have made the time to go up and done a ship tour of that, because the photos that I'm seeing, and Tony Lolly La Loca posted he went and did a ship tour himself, and it looks absolutely fantastic. If any of you guys have sailed on the Sunrise already, let me know. Let me know what you thought about it. But it looks absolutely amazing. But a big thank you there for your super chat. Anchor says thank you as well. I don't have nobody to annoy with the pig tonight. I can annoy myself. That's kind of stupid though, right? Thomas Lee says Royal Caribbean is really awesome, and then Thomas Pittock says MSC just crashed, LOL. Yeah, so I mean, if you want to go based off of like safety and numbers and everything like that, well, MSC may not be the one for you. Yeah, we're going to talk about that in just a second. Kayla Kayla Pohl says, how do you become a patron? It's over on Patreon. Go to patreon.com, search my name, Josh Hokum, YT, and there it will be. You can pledge as low as $1 a month. $1 a month gets you into our Facebook group. And it's basically just like these Super Chats are. It's just a way for kind of you to say, you know, if you appreciate what I'm doing here, if you like the kind of content that I'm putting out, it's a great way for you to kind of thank me other than just thanking me, and a great way for you to support this channel and make sure that it always is family friendly and is always coming back with fresh new content for you guys. So that's just if you want to. If you don't, totally cool. Cruise vlogs will always remain here on YouTube for free for you guys. Great question there, though. Oh, what else do we got? Michael Martin says, get on cruise without passport. Get on cruise without passport. Yes, you can get on a cruise. If that, maybe you're asking that. Can you get on a cruise without a passport? Yes, you can. You just need your birth certificate, an original copy of your birth certificate, and a government-issued form of ID. So if you're over 16, 17, driver's license will work just fine for that. Great question. Sorry it took me a minute to read into it. Michael Haskell says, have you been to Aruba or Curacao? Thinking about the breakaway. Yes and yes. Will somebody please go post one of those two videos? I've been to Aruba on the cruise vlogs. I've been to Aruba 3 times. Cruise vlogs, 2 times. Cruise vlogs 2 times. Curacao 1 time. Curacao was the Carnival Sunshine Cruise Series, and Aruba, Carnival Sunshine Cruise Series, and also for Aruba, the Carnival Vista Cruise Series. Great, great, great islands. The ABC Islands down there are absolutely spectacular. You must go check them out on your next cruise. They are, wow, wow. They're not like any other destination that I've been to in the Caribbean, so they're definitely worth checking out. Okay. Send mangoes. Thomas says send mangoes. Send mangoes. Send mangoes back to you? No, I have. Please don't send any more mangoes to me right now. If anybody's thinking about sending mangoes to me, Thomas sent me 24 mangoes, and I really wanted to go outside and plant some, but apparently they won't last here in North Carolina, which makes me really upset, because I love mangoes. If you haven't already heard, I love mangoes. All right. Seems like a good place to talk about our cruise news for tonight. So, unfortunately, yesterday, yesterday our time, the MSC Opera crashed into another smaller vessel. Here is a photo of that vessel. But basically what happened is, for some reason, the engine lost, the engine was locked out when the captain went to reduce the thruster powers. The engine was locked out. They don't know exactly what the cause exactly was of that yet. But he was not able to reduce the speed of the ship, so a tugboat was actually tied up to the ship at the last minute, tried to pull the ship away from the dock, was unable to do so just because of the speed that it was going, and it unfortunately plowed into this small boat that you see there on your screen, plowed past that, and then ultimately came to a stop when it hit another section of pier. Now, so far, the report is that 4 are injured. None were serious. They were taken to a local hospital, and they seem to be doing okay now. But just some really sad news there for the MSC Opera. If you guys remember, late last year, the MSC Armonia crashed into a dock in Roatan, Honduras, into not the Carnival Pier, but the other international pier. They crashed into that and actually sank a good section of that pier. So, you know, I don't know if and they're the same class of ships, sisters. MSC Opera and MSC Armonia are sisters. So I'm not sure if it's something with that class of ship. They definitely need to take a look at it, though, I think, and figure out what the heck is going on, because you know, that's 2 of your ships in the same class that have now kind of ran into piers, and I don't think it was the same captain. Good God, I hope it's not the same captain. If it was the captain, you know where your problem's at. But so glad that nobody was injured, or nobody was seriously injured with that. Like I said, they did have to take them to the hospital for some minor injuries, but no life-threatening. So good to hear about that. But let me know your guys' thoughts. Let me know what you've heard in the comments. Just like I said, I'm just glad that nobody was really hurt from that incident. So, that being said, let's jump into our group cruise topic. So, first I wanted to show you guys. Do you guys want to see a formal night photo of myself and Lauren? Can I show it to you? Can I show it to you? Anchor, what do you think? I should show him to him? Yeah, Josh, show it to him. Okay, all right, we're going to show it to him. Here it is. There is a formal night photo. Look at that. Look at that. I know. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, stop it. I see you typing your hearts right now. Stop it. I know. All right, that's enough of that. That was us on formal night there. So Miss Lauren thoroughly enjoyed her cruise. We'll talk about how her thoughts were on it a little bit later and even more when she comes on herself. But I wanted to talk about the group and how the group cruise went. So overall, absolutely phenomenal. Of course, when you've got 30 people, it is going to come with its challenges, its hiccups. I'm so happy to say that we had no hiccup even close to comparable to the white van incident that we had for Group Cruise 1. Oh, stop it. You guys are dropping your hearts. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I know we're cute. You know, the first night when we were at Disney Springs, we did not anticipate it being as packed as it was. And I think you guys will get it in the cruise vlogs. But it was at points it was a little bit chaotic. Like my head was ready to explode because here we are, we have 30 people that we're trying to maneuver through Disney Springs. And I mean, Disney Springs was, I have never seen it so packed as what it was. Like we actually returned to Disney Springs the following weekend. So that would have been last weekend. It would have been May the 25th we returned there. And it was not nearly as bad. It was still crowded, but not nearly as crowded as what it was that night. And so just trying to move 30 people, I'm sure Sharon at Sea maybe, I think they stayed at Splitsville for the most part, but if they tried to move throughout, might have experienced some of the same thing. To move 30 people together in all of that is, whoo, it was a task. It was a task. Like when we got back to the hotel that night, I'm pretty sure I like passed out. Like I was exhausted. And then at one point, you know, Lauren, she was like, "Oh, I want to go in this store," and so she just like beelined in this store, and I turned around and she's like gone. And of course, like my panic set in. I was like, "Oh no, oh no." And so like I ran back for her, and then like half the group got split off this bridge and half the group got split off this bridge. Oh, it was a hot mess express. But we all made it to Ghirardelli, and that made everything better because then we all got ice cream. And our creative friends Sean and Steph and Griff and Alyssa, they were there with us that night, so that was awesome. Tons of fun hanging out with them. They actually came to dinner and surprised a bunch of the group. So I can't wait for you guys to see that on their face and everything. But it really was truly awesome. Thomas Lee says, I've been to Disney Springs. It's really nice. Did you go to Rainforest Cafe? No, we actually ended up having dinner at the hotel. The hotel has a really nice restaurant called the Tropical, and it was really nice. They went ahead and set it up for almost like a private event for the group. So it was really, really nice to have dinner there. And then we all went as a group to Disney Springs to kind of just, you know, do a little bit of shopping, have some ice cream at Ghirardelli, that kind of thing. Haven't eaten at Rainforest Cafe at Disney Springs. I have... Goodness, I don't know where. I think in the Mall of America. Does the Mall of America have a Disney Springs? I think maybe there I've eaten at it. But it was really, really good. Really did like it. Joey says, hashtag Hot Mess Express. Yes, that's my saying. If you've never heard me say it, that's my saying. I say it all the time. I don't know that I've ever said it on the cruise vlog because nothing's ever happened so worthy of it. But yeah, it was Hot Mess Express. Thomas brings up another great point. Another hiccup that we maybe had was Cody ended up experiencing a toothache on boarding day, literally boarding day. It was so unbearable, but thankfully the wonderful ship staff, just can't say enough nice things about them. We're able to get him some medicine, some antibiotics, and it was under control by about the second part of that sea day. He was able to do formal night with us and all the excursions and everything like that. So really, really happy that we were able to get that under control. But that was probably about the gist of the hiccups for the most part. So I think that overall, 2.0 went really, really well. Something really special that happened that I have a little clip I prepared for you guys. Is in Amber Cove. Amber Cove, we went and did a give back excursion. We visited a local school, a traditional house, got to sample local coffee and chocolate and hot chocolate, and local fresh fruits and everything like that. And there's actually, while we were driving in the bus on the way to the house, there was this guy. He had just picked some fresh mangoes, and the driver, I had been, you know, conversing with him. He knew that I liked mangoes, and he like hollered at the guy, and the dude chucked some mango right in the bus there, and you know, I kind of picked off pieces of this mango and shared it with those who wanted it. But that was awesome. So cool to be able to literally have a mango that was picked by a Dominican in the Dominican not 5 minutes before, and there it is. Now we're eating on it. It was just, oh, such a surreal feeling. But truly an eye-opening moment was when we visited this school, and we got to interact with some of the local school kids. Check this out. Now it's recording. See? It's recording. Guy. Huh? It's a camera. You say hey? Hey. Yeah, so there that is. Little preview there of what's to come in the cruise vlogs. Just hanging out with those wonderful, wonderful school kids. They were so excited to be there with our group and hanging out with our group. You know, we brought them school supplies, we brought them stickers and pencils and pens, and some of the members went and got stuff at Disney Springs, I think, or I know Peter got some stuff, some Disney stuff, so we were able to give them like some Disney coloring books, and it was such a heartwarming feeling to know that we're not just on a cruise vacation, we're actually being able to help some of these local kids and these local schools and stuff. It was so awesome. So that was definitely my favorite excursion. After we went there, we went to so we went to the school, then we went to the local house, we had the fresh fruit, we had the coffee, we had the chocolate, then we went and had a traditional Dominican lunch. Well, traditional with the exception of fried chicken. They fixed us fried chicken, which was delicious nonetheless. And then they did a local dance presentation for us, and then we went to a beach. And to get to this beach, Lauren beats me up because I call it a lagoon, but we had to cross a lagoon. I'm going to call it a lagoon. You'll see it in the cruise vlogs what I'm talking about. But the bridge that we had to cross it on was made of like tree limbs. Like they had cut tree limbs and stuck them down, hammered them down in the mud, and cut like planks of wood out of the trees. And that was the bridge that we had to, it was the coolest thing. Like, you know, 9 times out of 10, it's like all this coded up to safety standards. Like there was a point where I was like, okay, you know, we could all just topple this thing over and fall in. Like, but it was cool because we were like actually a part of the local stuff. You know, like we're not at this big touristy beach with 100 other people. Like we were the only people there. That was it. So it was really cool to get to see that. I got a super chat in the house. I got to say hello to my friend, my buddy, Colin Stewart from Group Cruise 1.0. He says, Josh, I love you so much. I wish I could have made it on the group cruise. I missed you all the gang. Great picture also, Josh. Keep in touch. Thank you so much, Colin. Thanks, buddy, for being such a great friend. It was so good having you on 1.0. I hope you guys can make it on 3.0. And thanks again for your support, friend. Anchor says thank you as well. So yeah, that was a little bit of our excursion there. Super fun. The kids were just awesome. At one point, this kid like you guys saw it, just a preview of it, but he like took my camera, and he just thought it was the coolest thing that he could see himself, you know, in the camera and everything. So more of that to come in the cruise vlogs. After Amber Cove, we went to St. Thomas. St. Thomas was spectacular. We went to Megan's Bay, which is on the top 10 best beaches in the world, and we also went to the Sky Explorer, which gave us really nice views of St. Thomas and St. Croix and St. James. So super fun there. Just an awesome beach day. It was the first real beach day that pretty much the entire group took together. There was a couple that did separate excursions, but for the most part, the whole group went to the beach. While, you know, on the way there, we got a nice what do you call it, verbal tour from the bus driver. So he was telling us all about St. Thomas and the hurricanes and how they've been impacted because of that. We stopped at Drake's Seat, got nice photos. So really, really lots of fun coming from you guys in St. Thomas. St. Thomas, the sail away was magical. Absolutely magical, being able to pull out of the bay right as the sun's setting, the lights of the houses and the sailboats are coming on. It was perfect. And then after that, we went to San Juan, Puerto Rico. In San Juan, Puerto Rico, as a group, we all went and we scaled the forts of San Cristobal and even some of our, what is the word that I'm looking for? Some of our age challenged, if that's a thing. I'm not saying names. I'm not saying names at all. Cody, I'm not saying names. Everybody was able to scale all the way to the top, which I thought was magnificent. It was truly awesome. As a group, we kind of conquered the forts together, and then we went and had lunch at this local restaurant, Taquitos. What was the name? Somebody, Cody or Thomas, somebody, Taquitos something I want to say. But anyway, we went and had lunch there, and we had the best tacos, chicken tacos. It was awesome. And after that day, I interviewed Schwartz, the cruise director, on board. So he was a ton of fun being able to chit-chat with him, and we really became great friends, actually. There was one point where he actually sat beside me in the show, and we just hung out there for a little bit. So great guy. Already miss him a ton. And then after San Juan was Grand Turk, of course, and Grand Turk is Grand Turk. Grand Turk is awesome. You know, we had Margaritaville, we had Jack Shack, which we think Jack Shack has raised their prices a little bit, unfortunately. So it was a bit expensive this time, which, you know, is kind of a letdown for a lot of the group. But it was still great food nonetheless. After that, you know, we hung out at the beach, we hung out at the pool, we did some shopping, and then we got back on board, and that was our last sail away. And then, you know, we had our sea day, we had our dinner in Cucina for San Juan night, and that was unforgettable. Lauren and I forgot to mention this, Lauren and I, Carnival actually treated us to the Steakhouse, so we did that. Was it St. Thomas night? We did that. So Lauren and I had dinner for two in the Steakhouse, and we had the art at the table done for dessert, so you guys get to see that, but that was amazing. If you guys have never done that, you must do that. We've got a super chat in the house. I need to come say hello to Andrew Moore. He says, keep up the good content. Thank you so much, Andrew, and thank you for your support of this channel, for your super chat. You are in the giveaway at the end of this month. And Anchor says, thank you as well. Thank you so much, buddy. What was I saying? Oh, yes. And so then, you know, we had our sea day. We had our scavenger hunt, which was awesome. Everybody had so much fun with that. And then we had to say our goodbyes, and for the most part. But when we got back in Orlando, the Pritchards, so Cody, Teresa, Phoebe, and Adeline, and Michael and Peter came with myself, my mom, Erica, and Lauren, and we all went to Blizzard Beach for the day, Disney's water park, and so you guys get to experience that. So a little bit of fun after the cruise vlogs. We went to Blizzard Beach and hung out at the water park for the day, and that was a ton of fun. Seeing little Phoebe, she like was blasting down the slides, and Cody was like, he thought that she was going to injure herself, and she like gets down to the bottom, and she was like, come on, Dad, like, what are you waiting on? Like, she was showing all of us up. So that was good times. And then the day after that, Lauren and I actually went to Disney, to Magic Kingdom. And we had our couples day because Cody and them had to fly out that day. And Michael and Peter and my mom and Erica went to Universal that day, and we didn't really want to do Universal. We really wanted to do Magic Kingdom. So we went to Magic Kingdom for the day. And so we had a wonderful day at the House of the Mouse, and so I've got a little preview of that, just a little teaser for you real quick. Yeah, so there that is. So there's that little preview. What an awesome time that was. Just being able to, I think the camera, oh my goodness, I'm flipped. Why have I flipped? Hold on, guys. Let me see if I can fix it. Whoop. There we go. All better. That was an awesome time, just being able to hang out at Disney Springs for the day, and I mean, not at Disney Springs, at Magic Kingdom, and get to experience all that fun and everything. Is it blurry now? Do you guys think it's blurry? I think it might be blurry. I don't know what happened. Ah, there we go. Ah, okay, perfect. Don Tacos, that's what it was. Cody put it up there in the chat for me. It was Don's Taquitos in San Juan. That was the taco place. But yeah, no, that was so much fun. Our day in Magic Kingdom. I'm so looking forward to being able to share that with you guys as well. We like filmed the first part of the day, and then after lunch, we kind of just filmed our feelings, is what I'm going to call it. But kind of our emotions of the afternoon. We really had we enjoyed just each other's company for the afternoon, going on rides. We still brought you guys with us, but it's more so in a third-person view and less in a vlog standpoint. But that was a ton of fun as well. Colin Stewart says, any new merch lines coming? Yes, I've got a couple new merch lines coming. I also had a couple. This is the Group Cruise tee that I've got on right now. So it says Cruise Squad. If you guys want one, I had a couple of people ask if they could get one just because they like the t-shirt. It's up on my website. You can go get it. It'll be up through the series, so probably till the end of July or early August is when I suspect that series to wrap up. But if you want one, you can head over and get that. And then I'm working on a couple new designs, but we definitely have some new other swag coming for you guys really soon this summer. You don't want to miss it. Whitney Castillo says, Josh, your video quality is amazing. Looks like a promo commercial. Yes, that is what I was shooting for. A little teaser to whet your appetite, get you excited for what's to come. But thank you so much for your kind comments. Griffin Alyssa says, we back. Had some YouTube issues just now. I know. YouTube is just, you know what it is? It's where they're switching over to this new studio thing and like trying to make it more streamlined. It's really not streamlined for us right now. And so it just freezes up out of nowhere. Joey Miller says, yes, it is. Yeah, it's back now. Joey also says, I still want to get the towel from your website. You should definitely head over and get it. Both of the towels are really nice. My favorite is the anchor one. I really like that one the most. I don't know. It's just blue is my favorite color, and I made that one blue, and it's got the anchor on it, so it just really screams me. Lishan says, I work at Magic Kingdom. Sorry, I missed you guys. Would have loved to say hi in person. That's so awesome. Let me know what you do at Magic Kingdom. Yeah, we were there last Sunday. So a week ago today, a week ago right now, we would have been there. And it was absolutely awesome. We really enjoyed our time. I can't wait to go back. One day was definitely not enough. Like, I would love to go visit Epcot and Animal Kingdom and Hollywood Studios and all that stuff. One day was just like, we left it and we were like, oh man, it sucks that we have to get on a plane and go home tomorrow. But speaking of getting on a plane and going home, so then that's what happened the next day. And actually, while in the airport, Mama Hokum had a very courageous act of bravery. And as we checked in our bags, and you'll see it actually, if you search, she's not mentioned, but you'll see the news article, if you search the Orlando News, as we were about to go in security, this guy collapsed right there at the gate from what we now know was a very massive heart attack. And at that point, though, we didn't, nobody knew what was going on. He just collapsed and wasn't really moving, wasn't really breathing. And so she ran over as being a nurse and, assisted the two police officers that were there in CPR, and they were able to actually save the guy. And he was, until, paramedics got there and they took him to the hospital. And the last that we heard, he's doing okay now. Really, not the ending that we wanted to a cruise vacation, but the outcome of that situation was definitely how we wanted it. That the guy ended up being okay and everything. But a big thank you to Mama Hokum and those two police officers that were able to respond quickly, and they used the AED and everything and was able to save his life actually. But there's going to be a little probably gap in the cruise vlog, because obviously I was actually filming when it happened, and as soon as we realized we we cut the cameras off and everything. Definitely not something we want to be filming while it's going on. But yeah, that was that. And then we came home. And that was the wrap of our series. So overall, just an awesome, awesome, awesome cruise series. I cannot wait to share it with you guys. Not to rush through the Independence of the Seas series that's currently going on. I hope you guys are liking that. Tomorrow is going to start our sea day number 1. We're going to do the rock wall. And what else did we do? Oh, we take you to show you some of the shopping, so show you lots of the logo gear and stuff. And we show you lunch on board. They had like this. Well, you'll see it, but it's this huge bowl of barbecue chicken. I mean, it was like literally almost as big as my bed, I feel like. It's a little bit of an exaggeration, but it was big, okay? It was huge, and just the best time. So that's coming up tomorrow for you. So let me know, guys, do you have any questions? Do you have any comments? Let me know your cruise countdowns. We got about 5 more minutes in the chat here before it's going to be time to say ciao. I do have a couple super chats I got to grab. We got the one. We got the only Mr. Michael Bagsis is in the house. He says, what is up, cruise family? I miss you all. 2.0 was an amazing trip. Shout out to my wonderful cruise family. Love you guys. Real fun. Absolutely. Couldn't have said it better myself, Michael. Thanks so much for joining in tonight. Miss you, buddy. Michael, a big thank you to you. I wanted to shout you out. Guys, Michael actually got me a whole bunch of Norwegian Bliss stuff from when he was on the Norwegian Bliss. So I've got I'm not a hat guy, but I gotta be now because Michael got me like 3 or 4 hats from the Norwegian Bliss, 3 or 4 t-shirts. It was just some awesome, awesome stuff. So a big thank you there, Michael. Thanks for your support, buddy, and always being a great friend. Miss Kay is in the house. Deborah Lusk right there. Hey, Miss Kay. Hey, come over and knock on the door. Come be on the show. I'm sure people want to say hey to you on the show. You guys want to see Miss Kay on the show? I think she should come on one night. Colin Stewart also says, have you ever thought of doing camo, where you? I guess he's saying camo, where you can do personal video messages. So personal video messages is a little hard. If you're talking about on a shirt, well, no, personal video, I'm not sure what you're referring to. If you're talking about camo, like as far as shirts and stuff, yeah, I've thought about it. Haven't done some yet, but it's in the back of my mind. I'm not sure what you're talking about personal video messages. Let me know, buddy, down below. But thank you again for your super chats. You are definitely up in the giveaway for tonight. Teresa also says, Big Maro Benji from your King of Mardi Gras contest is in the house. I'm not sure what? Big Maro Benji from your King of Mardi Gras contest is in the house. Oh! King of Mardi Gras. Yeah, guys, I shook my boom boom for the entire Carnival Breeze family. You just wait. I should have done a preview of that, Teresa. Oh boy, that would have been. Well, you guys just have to wait until the cruise vlog to see that. But yeah, that was fun. I was in the contest for the King of the Carnival Breeze. Did I win? We'll find out in the cruise vlogs. Dun, dun, dun. Ha! Actually, I think Teresa just gave away who won. All right, guys. So I think we are going to wrap it up here in just a second. Colin also says, I would buy some. Just a little idea, part 3. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yes, I haven't. I've thought about it. Haven't put it in there. Always something to think about in the future. Buckany Joy says, God put y'all in that moment to save him. That wasn't an accident. Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. David Zone says, that gave me chills. God bless you, Mama. Yeah, no, she was at the right place, right time. Just ran over and instantly. I mean. She started doing she pulled his head back, opened his airway. They had a bag valve mask, so she did the breaths. The other 2 officers were doing actual CPR, and just together they were able to save the guy's life. So really, really awesome. Thomas Lee says, I'm going to buy your sunglasses and shirts. You certainly can do that, joshhocum.com. And thank you so much for doing it. I love them. I literally wear my sunglasses every single day. Every single day. They hold up really, really well. Tracy D says, excited for the Cruise 2.0 series vlogs. Keep on being you, Josh. You're doing such a great job. Thank you so much, Tracy. Thank you for your support. It's always nice to see familiar faces come back and give words of encouragement like that. Cody says, Cameo is an app where people pay celebs to send personal video messages. Oh, I've never heard of this. I've never considered Cameo. I don't know. I have to read more into it. I knew nothing about it. This is a good question. I think this is where we'll end on, since it is at the bottom of the chat as well. Adventures of David and Aaron says, Josh, when are you going on the Carnival Mardi Gras? Great question. I don't have anything booked. That could be Group Cruise 3.0. It's in the possibility hat. I'll go ahead and tell you guys, Norwegian is also in the possibility hat for Group Cruise 3.0, as is Royal Caribbean. I am not limiting it to Carnival. Carnival's still going to have a fair chance and a fair play, but I'm not limiting it just to Carnival. I'm opening it up to Norwegian, Royal, maybe MSC. I don't know if they can keep their ships afloat. We'll see. And yeah, we'll just see what's the best deal, the best time, the thing that fits good for a lot of people's schedules, and that will be Group Cruise 3.0. And like I said, I hope to have that info for you in the coming weeks. So, guys, listen, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. A big thank you to our moderators once again tonight, Cody and Peter, for helping keep this show family-friendly and PG. And a big thank you to you, to each and every one of you, for coming and hanging out and chatting with myself tonight, and just making this community that is the cruising community that much more special, that much more awesome, and that much more unique. I can't tell you another community that does, weekly, I mean, not just my channel, but, Sharon at Sea, Lolly Loca, Griffin, Alyssa, there's hundreds that we can do, Don's Family Vacations, live hangouts, where like the community just gets together and we just chat about cruising and stuff, and I love that. I think it's so special, guys. If you're new here and you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button right down below this video. Until next time, in 2 weeks, it's been real, it's been fun, it's been real fun. We'll see you guys next time. Cruise Talk Live. Bye-bye!